I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, you heard it, darling, you look perfect tonight. Hi everybody, this is an English lesson using the song Perfect by Ed Sheeran. If you really like these music English lessons, don't forget to give this video a like. Let's start with some vocabulary. Darling, or sometimes we shorten it to darlin'. Darling, you look beautiful. To dive. To dive. He dived into the swimming pool. Beautiful. Beautiful. The stars look beautiful tonight. Sweet. Sweet. That girl is very sweet. Barefoot. Barefoot. I walked through the snow this morning barefoot. Breath. Breath. Take a deep breath. Underneath. Underneath. There's a nice spot underneath the bridge. Perfect. Perfect. You have a perfect score. Odds. Odds. Don't tell me the odds. Faith. Faith. Do you have faith in God? All right, time for some useful phrases. Gotta roll up my sleeves. Number 1, dive right in. I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. To dive into something means you become very enthusiastic and very involved with something. For example, if you said, I want to dive into that book, it would mean you were very excited to read that book. Or saying, I'm not ready to dive into that conversation would mean you're not ready to talk about something. I'm really going to dive into my Japanese studies next month. Number 2, give up on something. I will not give you up this time. To give up on something means that you stop trying and you stop believing that it's possible. If somebody is trying to do something and they get frustrated and they want to stop and quit, they can say, I give up. To say you give up on a person means that maybe you don't believe in the person. If you know somebody who's very lazy and they won't get a job or something like that, you could say, I gave up on that person, or I give up on them. To give up on someone in a romantic sense means that you want to stop trying to date them. Maybe that person isn't interested in you, and you could say, I give up on that. I give up on them. In the song, Ed saying he won't give up on the girl means that he will never stop trying to be her lover, her romantic partner. Number 3, whisper under your breath. I whispered underneath my breath. To whisper under your breath means that you're saying something quietly, maybe so that you don't want the other person to hear. In the song, Ed and his girlfriend are dancing, and she says something like, I always look so messy, or I always look terrible. And he says, oh, you're perfect. That's kind of whispering under your breath. He says, oh, babe, you're perfect. I whispered to my girlfriend underneath my breath. Number 4, to share dreams. She shares my dreams, I hope someday I'll share her home. We know that dreams sometimes mean a person's goal. If you share dreams with someone, it means that the two of you have the same goal. A married couple might share the dream of having children, owning a home, owning a pet, traveling all over the world, many things. My girlfriend and I share the dream of one day having a family. Number 5, against all odds. So in love, fighting against all odds, I will not give you up this time. The odds are your chances of succeeding or failing. To fight against your odds means that you are trying to do something no matter how difficult it is. Against all odds, we won that soccer game. All right, let's get into some grammar. Today we're going to talk about the verb to find, and that this verb has so many different kinds of uses. We'll mainly be talking about to find, meaning to discover something. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my... The most common way to use the verb to find is to talk about discovering something. Two common ways of saying this are, I found X, or I can't find X. I found $20 on the ground. Man, I can't find my wallet anywhere. Here's a very useful and common expression. Look what I found. This means you want to bring attention to something interesting that you found. Look, I found this cool mug on my desk. I don't know if it's actually cool, but it's all right. Now let's talk about this common phrase, to find love. I found a love for me. I found a love to carry more than just my secrets. In love songs and romantic movies, this phrase, to find love, is very common. And the meaning is just as it sounds. It means that you found someone to love, someone who loves you, someone who you love. I found love in Japan. Here are two other meanings of to find, meaning to discover. These are a little bit more advanced. To find that, meaning that something has happened or something exists. Here are some examples. I came home to find that I forgot to turn off the stove. Next, to be found. This means that something exists somewhere and you can find it there. Polar bears can be found in northern Canada. Sushi restaurants can be found all over Japan. We can use to find to describe our feelings. I don't find her easy to get along with. I find Mondays are very stressful. We can also use to find to talk about a judgment or a decision. The man was found guilty in court. A lot of these meanings are more advanced and hard to use. If you are a beginner at English, just focus on to find as meaning to discover. I found a nice mug. I can't find my wallet. All right, everybody, that's the end of today's lesson. If you found this lesson useful, please let me know in the comments. See you guys next time.